You got to keep this shit real. But anyway, so Jarius loses it. And, naturally, within his spirit, I'm pretty sure he starts now trying to place blame. And Jesus being, the one who is all consciousness, all everything, he is your consciousness turned into flesh to teach you yourself the way through his three principles: light, way, truth. That's another lecture. I am the light, I am the truth, I am the way. I'm going to break that down for you from my truth. Remember, this is all from my world, my universe, my understanding, my personal studies, my trust in God, and my evolving. And delivering this message with love is all part of my ascension. So we got to climb together. But anyway, I want you to give you this understanding. So anyway, Jarius has lost it, and now he's beginning to place blame. This is only natural. I know a lot of people reading this is, oh God, how can you turn to the Son of God and place the blame on this pure man? Okay, save the bullshit. We got to get real. When you talk about a family member dead, you ain't looking at people's halos, their angels. You ain't thinking about their history, their job, their wealth. If your daughter had just passed and things didn't work out the way you planned, and the individual that you went to go heal her didn't get this, it's like, yo, I'm going to shoot the ambulance driver. Yo, where was you at, dude? We called you 4 hours ago. Yo, give me my Glock. You going to need to get in the ambulance. I'm going to put your ass in the grave. Oh, God. But anyway, so Jarius starts to place blame. And so Jesus then looks at Jarius, and he says to Jarius, now I don't know the details because I'm not going in the Bible, back in the Bible to look for this. Sometimes I hear God say, maybe you should, glance at it. Look, I know the story. The main point of the story is this, because I know y'all busy, so I'm going to close this out. Check this out. The power of your consciousness worked like this here. Jesus turned to Jarius. Jarius is losing it because his daughter's, the messenger's now, observing all this because, he's walking back, but you know how messengers are. They're walking back and listening. Jarius, Jesus then turns to Jarius and is like, yo, calm down. I got this, he says. Now, naturally, that's not really good enough because your child just died. So, you know that this one is a healing man. But, now you're talking about bringing somebody back from the dead. So Jarius is still in his emotional state of mind. He's probably losing it psychologically, which is only naturally his daughter has passed, according to the information received from this messenger. So now, Jarius is still going at Jesus. Jesus, now you got to listen very closely to how Jesus helps him. You see, I'm going to get deep into this, so you got to pay very close attention. I'm not even standing up. I'm getting close to the mic here. Jarius has lost it. I probably said this like 9 times. Jesus then turns to Jarius and says, calm down. I got this. I got this, dude. You see, you understand, Jesus knew that the woman with the issue of blood was going to cause a delay. He also knew that this would cause Jarius' daughter to possibly pass. But at the same time, Jesus knew that he is, as being one who is of the highest level of consciousness. You see, in the highest level of consciousness, according to quantum physics, all things is possible. Y'all got to start tying religion into science. So Jesus looks at Jarius and says, I got this. Just now listen closely. This is where power begins. Jesus then tells Jarius, just say she's sleeping. Oh my God. When I saw that in this new understanding, I said absolute power was just displayed. You see, listen closely. Jarius' world is coming apart. His universe. His daughter is in his garden. You better go back to Genesis. She's a seed in his garden. Jesus, first, before he get to the house, he tells Jarius, watch, he says, just say she's sleeping. What the hell did he do right there? Jesus took Jarius' mindset and changed it from one of a father who would just receive the message that his daughter has just passed to one of a father who now must see his daughter as a young lady sleeping in her bedroom. Oh my God, you don't see. Jesus changed the structure of his consciousness. Remember, the minute Jesus said, just say she's sleeping, once Jarius picture her, do you hear me? Let's go back to Genesis. That word images is very powerful. But you know, I know a lot of people memorize it and haven't analyzed it, so you're forgiven. Jesus needed Jarius to image, or should I say in this new age consciousness, imaginate that the girl was only sleeping and not dead. And once Jarius' consciousness fed into this theology, this concept, the doorway was open for the power of God to change her condition from one of a physical death to just one of a natural resting sleep. Jesus healed the child before he got to the house. But remember, within Jarius' consciousness lies absolute power. So when Jarius changed his mind from a panic, destroyed daddy, because I know that's how I would be. Oh, Lord have mercy. We don't want to get into that. He changed his mind from a daddy who was emotionally and psychologically destroyed to a father who is now calm, even though he don't know why he was calm. This man, this strange man he's only heard about, that God blessed him to be able to get him for this time from all those other people who are still following us. Jesus demonstrated right there the absolute power of consciousness. Consciousness begins with how you think. Oh my God. You know, I don't come on here, man, to try to get 1 million views because I don't have time for that madness. I have to do like my God directed me. He said love is a delivery of wisdom shared, learned. I want you to understand, Jesus healed the child before they got to the house because the healing of the child could only be done first in Jarius' consciousness. Jesus needed to change the image of what was going on in this man's mind. You see, that's absolute power. If you study the Kabbalion, which if you ask me is the book the Bible was written off of, you know, you're just reading stories, and I don't want to say you're just reading stories. I don't know who's listening to this. But I'll tell you one thing, whoever's listening to this needed to hear it. You see, I make my videos for one person. Because when I make my videos, I know it's only you listening to it. So I made it for you. See, you see it on YouTube, but who clicked it? You. Who's listening to it now? You. Who you think God wanted this information to get to? You. Who you think needed to know that their consciousness is absolute power? You. Yeah, I'm just going on and on and on. Yo, I can't make these long videos. I'm serious. Yo, people like, 18 minutes, there you go again. Don't he got anything else to do? Damn, I'm busy. But anyway, look, let's get back to this so I can close this out.